one of my companies lost $1 million, and I never had taken that kind of loss in a year.
Yeah.
Usually if one was down, one or two of the others would make up for the loss. I was still profitable at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And you have the ups and downs, but
yeah,
I just dove in. Actually, I pulled back from social media. I just focused on what my core group and base started making some changes, and I leaned in. I think I will say there were two things for me personally that gave me a paradigm or perspective shift in how I focused on everything. And, you've been around for a long time. I've been on Facebook a lot, and I talk about a lot of helpful tips, life improving tips and things like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes, those concepts come out, but you don't always practice them that well in real life.
Yeah. It's like, it's easier to say than it is to do, for sure.
Yeah. But this one, I didn't go out and say anything about it, but I can tell you, I practice this every day. And it was a shift when I took the approach that I am responsible. I'm responsible for everything that happens in my life. I am here because of decisions I've made along the way, whether they be good or bad. I've allowed people or situations into my life, or I wasn't putting up the right boundaries. I didn't make the right changes. And instinctively, I can reflect on it and know hey, I should have made these changes a long time ago. I should have done this. It's on me. And you can't sit there and take a look at it and say, if just this person wasn't there and I need this different person, that's going to fix the situation. No, it always starts with you, and always starts with you. That was the big shift for me. And then the second thing was, you can be responsible about taking ownership of everything that happens in your life. And that shift, it makes you look at everything completely different. And what it does is that when you do that, if you ruminate on past problems or past issues, and we all do this, and you have this default loop that plays in your mind, and it's ruminating or thinking about things and thinking about either what you can do today, tomorrow, in the past. And if you're thinking on the past a lot, well, you're living in the past. And when you take ownership and say, I'm responsible, rumination goes away.
Yeah.
And so,
just moving on.
Yeah. And so I had to catch myself at times. And because of the way our minds work, you can ruminate and say, I need to stop doing that. But you bring it into your conscious mind. I know I'm getting really, really kind of deep here.
I'm getting deep.
Yeah. And you say, I'm not verbally express it that's not who I am. I'm not going to think that's in the past. I don't live that way anymore. And say it out loud. Literally say it out loud, because it brings it into your conscious mind. And your conscious mind feeds the subconscious mind. And then the more you do it, and I focused on this for about 3 months, and it got to where my default mental loop changed. It shifted.
Yeah.
And it went away. And I will admit that sometimes those memories still come back, but they don't bring the same emotion. They don't bring the same thoughts. And it's easy to just move on from it.
Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.